Hello, my name is Joe Musselwhite. I'm a professional arm wrestler, and I'm making a series of videos on arm wrestling training. This is the introduction. The next video will be about basic technique, and from that point on, it'll be all about arm wrestling training, how to train for arm wrestling, how to get stronger at arm wrestling, and if you're a beginner, how to get started at it. If you're advanced, there'll be things for advanced people. There'll be something for everybody, no matter what your level. I started arm wrestling in 1979. I competed very actively in the 80s. Up until 1994, I got a shoulder injury, so I started refereeing quite a bit, refereed 2 or 3 years, and then basically just kind of got out of it. As of right now, 2009, I'm currently trying to make a comeback and be competitive in the Masters class, either 198 or heavy. So with that being said, what I like about arm wrestling is anybody can do it. Anybody can get good at it. You get out of it what you put in it. And arm wrestling's about 2 things, if you think about it. It's 2 things and 2 things only. And after them 2 things, it's about getting stronger at these 2 things. The first one is leverage. Leverage is so important in arm wrestling. If you think about it, if my arm is a fence post in the ground and you wanted to loosen it out of the ground, would you be more successful by grabbing it down low and wiggling on it, or grabbing it up high and moving it around? Well, common sense will tell you that the higher you can get, the better chance you have it moving it out of the ground. Same way with arm wrestling. The higher you can get your grip, the higher allowable grip you can get, the better. The second thing is angles. Arm wrestling is all about angles, and I'm going to show you how to get stronger at these angles. If you think about it, arm wrestling is all about, if you're trying to defeat someone, you want to increase the angle right here, between here and here, and here and here. So if you take a 50-pound dumbbell and you hold it right here, you'll be stronger than if you try to hold it out of here. That's the same way in arm wrestling. You want to decrease these angles to prevail, but on your opponent, you want to increase these angles. You want to open these angles up. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do after we go over basic technique. I'm going to show you how to get stronger at each technique and how to increase these angles when you're in an arm wrestling match trying to defeat someone. And let me say one more thing in this introduction. Arm wrestling is really a misnomer. It's really technically hand wrestling, because your hand, if you control your opponent's hand, you control the match. You're really beating his hand. You're not, to an extent, you're not beating his arm, but you're really beating his hand. So if you can control your opponent's hand, 99% of the time you're going to win the match. So one thing I'll be going over and over and over in this series is hand strength, how important it is to get your hand as strong as you can. And most of these exercises and things I'm going to show you how to get stronger will be done from the table, most of them, because I'm a firm believer if you want to get good at a sport, you got to do that sport. And if you want to get good at arm wrestling, all your training should simulate arm wrestling moves. So when I go over all these exercises, most of them will be right here on the table. So I hope you enjoy them. I hope everybody learns something. And tomorrow will be technique. And then from that point on, it'll be all about arm wrestling training. I hope you like it, and I'll see you tomorrow.